What's going on YouTube? This is Austin from Austin and Dakota here, coming at you again with a new video for you guys today. And today, it's been a long time since I've last done a rock and metal CD collection update. I've gotten so many albums in that time frame, and I actually had two just come in the mail just a little bit ago. So I thought, why not? Let's do it. So this is my rock and metal CD collection update for January 11th, 2025. In total, I have 16 albums to show. 16. Got a lot of albums, a lot of good metal and some rock here and there. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So the first two albums are by the same band, and I'm going to assume everybody should know who this band is. If not, get on it. Anyway, so here we go. I'm not going to waste any more time. So first up for the update, this is Belphegor with Lucifer and Cestus. It came out in 2003. Yeah, for those that don't know who Belphegor is, they are a really heavy, blackened death metal band from Austria. Incredible stuff. Yeah, Lucifer and Cestus. I love this album. This album is my favorite Belphegor album. A lot of people prefer some of the more earlier work because it was black metal. I get that, but at the same time, though, this is just Belphegor, in my opinion, at their heaviest. My favorite track on here is the self-titled track. And that's also my favorite Belphegor song. So yeah, love this album by Belphegor. So freaking good. Alright, so yeah, that's Belphegor with Lucifer and Cestus. Sticking with Belphegor, I also have... you saw this in my updated CD collection, but I'm doing this as an update as a whole. This is the other Belphegor album that I have. This is Bondage Goat Zombie. Came out in 2008. Freaking love these guys. Really good stuff. Really heavy, brutal, aggressive. And I love that back cover too. The back cover is awesome. The inside is just better. Self-titled track, Stigma Diabolicum, Armageddon's Raid, Justine Soaked in Blood, Chronicles of Crime, Shred for Sathan. Yeah, really good stuff. That's Belphegor with Bondage Goat Zombie. Alright. So next up, this is a split. And I know Desi Wood showed this split in his black metal vinyl collection. And I thought, why not? There's a song on there that I like off it. So I'm like, why not? I'll go and get it. So, this is the split. This is Blessed in Sin and Ordo Templi Aeterna Lucis. Both bands are from France. There's the album name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Yeah, really good split. If you haven't heard the split already, definitely check it out. Yeah, really good split. So yeah, that's Blessed in Sin and Ordo Templi Aeterna Lucis. Next up is an album that I've been wanting for a while, for a good long while, and I was super happy when I found this on Discogs and I got it from the seller. Um, in my opinion, one of the greatest albums, one of the greatest atmospheric black metal albums ever recorded. Excuse me. This is Kaladin Brood with Echoes of Battle. My favorite atmospheric black metal album of all time. So freaking good, man. So freaking good. Yeah, I mean, Book of the Fallen, man, is just the best song. Now, on the vinyl of this album, you also get the summoning tracks, the tracks that they covered by summoning. But yeah, awesome atmospheric black metal. These guys hail from Utah. Kind of a bummer I don't hear anything about this band anymore, because this is an excellent band. I was about to say wonderful band, but excellent band. Kaladin Brood, Echoes of Battle. This is the only full length that they have out. I know one of the members of Kaladin Brood has his own solo project titled Gallowbraid. And they only have one full length, and that's Ashen Eidolon. Eidolon, something like that. Really good. If you like atmospheric black metal, definitely check out Gallowbraid, but check out that album by Kaladin Brood. Holy cow, man. Great album. Alright, next up, we're going to Sweden now for this one. Swedish black metal gods. And this is actually my favorite black metal band of all time. If you guys know me, you know how much I love this band. You guys should know how much I love this album. So I'll go ahead and hold it up now. This is Dark Funeral with the Secrets of the Black Arts. This is the debut full length. Really, really good album. I believe this album and Vobiscum Satanis are the only two albums with Themgoroth. If I'm wrong, someone let me know in the comments, but yeah, great album. One of the best Swedish black metal albums ever to come out. Now this is a 2021 remaster from Century Media Records. Disc 1 is the main album, but I don't know if you guys saw the booklet or not. Disc 2 is the Unisound version of the album, which that's pretty darn cool. I really like that a lot. I just gotta be careful really flipping this because chances are it'll break. Yeah, because see, I mean, it's gonna start to, I mean, it's already starting to cave already. Right there, it's slightly cracked, but that's how the case is supposed to be. I mean, the Dark Age has arrived right into the Secrets of the Black Arts. Yeah, really good stuff. So that's Dark Funeral with the Secrets of the Black Arts. Really, really good. Alright, next up, I believe we are going to Germany here for this one. 1 second. I think, yeah. This band's album was ranked in my end of the year list, and I was just super, super happy when this album came out. I wanted to check it out. So I checked it out, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to settle on it and get this album. So that is exactly what I did. This is Defeated Sanity with Chronicles of Lunacy. Yeah, Chronicles of Lunacy, Defeated Sanity. Yeah, great, great German technical brutal death metal band. They are originally from Germany, but then they later moved to the United States. But yeah, great freaking album. Should have got this a long time ago, but I was still putting together my list. Oh, disc is upside down. Yeah, I love this album. So freaking good. Put out by Season of Mist Records. There's the band. Great stuff. I mean, I don't speak German, but there's the track listing. If you want to pause it and read that track listing. Really good album. Definitely check it out. So that's Defeated Sanity with Chronicles of Lunacy. Alright, we're going to stay here in the United States, and we're going to talk about some black metal here. Now, this band is not really considered to be American black metal because the main guy is from Colombia, but then they later moved, or he later moved to the United States. It's him and the drummer. It's a two-piece black metal band. One of my favorite black metal bands of all time, and it goes to show with this album. This album is amazing. This is Inquisition with Magnificent Glorification of Lucifer. This was put out in 2004, 2 years after Invoking the Majestic Throne of Satan. Really heavy album, really heavy, brutal, pummeling riffs, insane drumming, the guitar tone is amazing. Now, not a lot of people like Inquisition because of Dagon's vocals. Obviously, Dagon's vocals are some of the vocals. It's some vocals that you really got to get used to. Because obviously he sounds like a frog. He sounds like a frog when he sings. I hate to have to say it, but that's exactly what his vocals are. The first 3 songs off this album are just amazing. I mean, Baptized in Black Goat Blood, Crush the Jewish Prophet, Under the Black Inverted Pentagram. Just a solid way to start the album. Now, not a lot of people know this. Before Inquisition changed up their sound, they were thrash metal before they went to black metal. So yeah, really good stuff. Definitely check this album out. This is Inquisition with Magnificent Glorification of Lucifer. Alright, moving right along, we're going to talk about some thrash metal here. Excellent band here, one of my favorite bands of all time. And the original lead singer of this band passed away, unfortunately. And I am talking about the mighty Iron Maiden. I just gotta look up the name of the former lead singer real quick because I completely forget. Paul Di'Anno. Yeah, rest in peace to Paul Di'Anno. He passed away, unfortunately, last year. But, I mean, they are one of the best thrash metal bands out there. So next up, this is Iron Maiden with Peace of Mind. The band's 4th album. Mostly everybody's favorite Iron Maiden album. They either go with either Number of the Beast, Power Slave, Somewhere in Time, those albums. And I don't mind Power Slave. Power Slave is good, it's just I don't own Power Slave. This is the only Maiden album I own. But yeah, Peace of Mind, the band's 4th album, and this is my personal favorite Iron Maiden album. Great stuff. I love the song The Trooper on here. It's easily my favorite song by Maiden. I mean, that whole opening, I'm trying to figure out how it goes. Like, that whole beginning part, amazing. But yeah, the other songs on here are good too. Where Eagles Dare, Die With Your Boots On, Flight of Icarus, Sun and Steel, To Tame a Land. Yeah. Good way to start. Good album. Very good. Where Eagles Dare is like one of the best songs on the album. So yeah, definitely check this out. This is Iron Maiden with Peace of Mind. Alright, next up, these next 4 albums are all by the same band. We're going to talk about some black metal again. Excellent black metal band from the United States. More specifically, DeKalb, Illinois. I think I'm pronouncing the name right. But, the band's no more, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, because they are easily one of the best American black metal bands out there, and they actually knocked Immortal out of my top 5 favorite black metal albums list. I'm talking about Judas Iscariot. So let's go ahead and keep going with the update. Next up, the first of my Judas Iscariot albums. This is Judas Iscariot with The Cold Earth Slept Below, debut album. Pretty good stuff. This was my introduction to Judas Iscariot. This and Bathed in Clouds of Blood from To Embrace the Corpse's Bleeding was my official introduction to Judas Iscariot. But yeah, really good album. I like this one. In my opinion, Judas Iscariot over time got better. And in my opinion, they have one of the most flawless discographies of the whole black metal scene. They have a flawless discography. But yeah, love this album. So it's Judas Iscariot with The Cold Earth Slept Below. Okay, gonna stick with Judas Iscariot. Next up, Thy Dying Light, the band's second album. Got better over time. Like I said, got better over time. And this album kind of proves that they was getting better. I completely forget, because I did a ranking of Judas Iscariot's discography. I'd have to go back and watch the video, but I completely forget where I ranked this album. But yeah, really good. I prefer this over... Oh, not a Blaze in the Morning Sky, that's Darkthrone. I prefer this over to The Cold Earth Slept Below. But I'll go back and forth between these two any day of the week. But yeah, Judas Iscariot with Thy Dying Light. Next up, we have Of Great Eternity. Now, if I remember correctly, I put this as my second favorite Judas Iscariot album. This is a freaking good one. And you can tell just by the front cover that this is almost to the point of atmospheric black metal. But yeah, wonderful album. Really, really good. It's even got a good picture of the guy from Judas Iscariot in here. Right there. Get a close-up shot of that. Pretty cool. Really good album. So yeah, that's Of Great Eternity, Judas Iscariot. And the other Judas Iscariot album I have is Distant and Solitary Night. I have all of Judas Iscariot's some studio albums and one EP. But yeah, I love Distant and Solitary Night. Like I said, when I showed my Judas Iscariot collection, I love the back cover, you know, the little hill, and the Aurora Borealis just right there. Yeah, really good. I love the artwork inside the case right there. That's pretty sweet. I love that. Alright, so that's it for my Judas Iscariot stuff. That's Judas Iscariot with Distant and Solitary Night. Okay, we are almost done with the update. 4 more albums to show. Next up, you're going to have to ignore the sticker on this album because I got it from a thrift store. But I was super lucky to find this album. And I didn't think in a million years I would see this album, but I was lucky enough, like I said. This is Nickelback with The Long Road. I think this is the band's either their third or their fourth album. Give me just a moment here. I'm searching it up real quick. It's the band's fourth album, so it came out right after Silver Side Up. But people keep saying after Silver Side Up, the band fell off. I personally don't think so. I think Nickelback is one of those bands that people love to hate on. It's either you love Nickelback or you hate Nickelback. I personally really like them. I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, you guys can love Nickelback, you can hate Nickelback, for all I care. But I think Nickelback is one of the best and criminally underrated bands of all time. So yeah, the singles off the album are Someday, which obviously that was the big one. There's a video for it. Figured You Out, there's a video for that too. Feeling Way Too Damn Good, there's a video for that as well. That's my favorite track off the album. And Because of You, there's no video for Because of You. But Someday, Figured You Out, and Feeling Way Too Damn Good, all those songs have videos for them. Really good stuff. So that's Nickelback with The Long Road. Alright, next up, we are going to talk about some more heavy metal. Nickelback is more hard rock than anything. But now, let's talk about some heavy metal. I got lucky and I found this album. This is Slipknot with Point 5, The Grey Chapter, released in 2014. Freaking love this album, man. All Hope Is Gone remains my favorite Slipknot album. I'm trying to get my hands on it, but this is amazing. You're going to have to excuse that. That is my insulin pump beeping. I'm not going to let that slow down the course of this video. That we're almost done, so. The booklet just does not want to stay in there. Singles off the album are The Negative One, The Devil and I, there's a video for that too, Custer, Kill Pop, and Goodbye. If Rain Is What You Want is like one of the more slower paced songs, so if you're expecting like heavy Slipknot on that track, you're not going to get it, unfortunately. But yeah, really good. This is Slipknot with Point 5, The Grey Chapter. Alright, we are almost done with the update. So now we are going to... I was super surprised when I found this album at a thrift store. Literally, I found this album at a thrift store, and I was surprised when I did find it. So here it is. This is Stone Temple Pilots with Core. Debut album, released in 1992. I mean, everybody should know who Stone Temple Pilots are. If you don't know, look them up. Look up the song Plush, and then you'll thank me later. Pretty cool stuff. Singles off the album are Sex Type Thing, Plush, and Creep. Those are the songs off the album. Great stuff. So yeah, definitely give this album a listen. This is Stone Temple Pilots with Creep. Alright, we have one album left for the update, and it is Black Metal time once again. So it's Black Metal time once again. This is the last CD of the update. 16 albums in total, which is just crazy, but you guys love seeing these kinds of videos. So here's the last CD for the update. This is Take with Jorgvin. Yeah, Jorgvin, something like that. It's Norwegian black metal. Came out in 2002. The actual name of the album is Over Jorgvin Grotter Himeric, something like that. But yeah, great Norwegian black metal. I really like this album a lot. Really like the debut as well. I think Take as a whole is one of the most underrated black metal bands of all time. And literally all the tracks are just Over Jorgvin Grotter 1 through 7. I think. Yeah, 1 through 7. So every track is called Over Jorgvin Grotter 1, Over Jorgvin Grotter 2, Over Jorgvin Grotter 3. You get the point. So on and so forth. Really good stuff. I love that album art where the lead singer is just holding a bunch of chains. Looks like it's a really cloudy forest too. So yeah, that is Take with Jorgvin. Alrighty guys, that does it. That's it for the Rock and Metal CD collection update for today's date, January 11th, 2025. If you have any album suggestions, put it in the comment section below. I forgot to mention too, I think I mentioned this already, that Defeated Sanity was on my end of the year list. So if I get all of my albums, all of the albums that I got, or that I liked from last year, I will definitely do a top 10 for you guys and show you what my favorite top 10 metal albums were for last year. If you guys want to see that, put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you want to see that video. But yeah, other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please comment, like, subscribe down below. Turn on post notifications so that way you don't miss any more videos like this in the near future. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.